Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay guys, so I've equipped myself a little bit. Oh, I wanted to show you that I'm using just a cheap bow because I'm taking a backup to fight the dragon. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that. I have to put 30 levels in that. I got a power 3 flame 1. This is my flame 1, power 2 punch 1. It's quite good. There's my beastie power 5 punch 2 flame 1. So I'm enchanting bows and such now to try and get infinity, because infinity is nice. It's nice to have infinity, infinite arrows with that bow. But I have infinite arrows anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just want the best possible bow that you can get. So this is the height here. Did I do this height all the way along? I will be, I think. Yeah, I think I'll be pulling this out, and I don't know, it's quite nice at that height. It'll have to be that high there, but then I might do some sort of design work. Anyway, let's get to work. The trick is to just do small sections, otherwise you're going to get shot to pieces. Take some of this. I'm going to need stairs. Can't believe that many spawned. We might be able to put some glass in to be able to see this. What we got there? How many? 14. Should be enough for one row. Is it? Oh no, it'll be more. Enough more words. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, that's because there's not much light around here. Whew. Damn it. Okay, so we want this fella side down. Right way up. Did I put half slabs over there? My question is, upside down, do you just... Oh, you do. Okay. Just noticed that. Now we can go boom, 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 boom. This one here will be the top section. It follows the same pattern. Upside down. Right side up. So that's the design that I've got going on presently. And then that one there would be upside down. This one here would be right side up. Here's the song, You're the Piano Man. Okay, so now we want this fella. Got no armor on, I don't think. Got some beautiful little leggings. They're alright. Oh man, for God's sake, just go. So this will be right side up. Do I have any torches on me? So that I can decrease the rates a little bit. Then I can knock them off in a second. Okay. So what have you guys been doing? What have you been doing? How's your day been? So far up to now, up to this point? So your day just started. I'm not very good at this whole talking while building stuff. It's always escaped me unless Michael's here to comfort me and guide me through these tough times. But unfortunately Michael is not here. It's just you, me, and a guy named Jolly. Hang on, are you upside? And then you should be upside. Look man, I just want you to be upside down. Upside down. Round and round. I pop my pants. Then this one will be upside down, side up, upside down. No, you will not be that way. You will be the other way. We need... Oh, we only need 2 more. That's a cluster poop. I already talked about the... Jeez, I've exhausted all of my information. Everything that I wanted to tell you guys has been told. So this is the base. Let's sort of talk about the base a little bit. Everyone likes it when somebody talks about a base, or ideas, or theories, or... People like to hear other people's opinion, I feel like that. So. Okay, so the plan. I've already told you 30 times, but I'm going to tell you again, and you're going to damn well listen. So the plan is we're going to put glass down here. I'm not too sure whether it's just going to be straight down or I'm going to sort of arc it slightly. I think the arc it slightly will look better. All the way along here. We'll have a walkway around. Again, just sort of arcing it down. We can go along here, and then we can start another base down there, which is probably where I'm going to put the storage room. With the location up in this center, which is going to be the middle of my base. Up here, with the new update, you can place bone meal with dispensers. So I'm going to set up a system along here where you plant your seeds from right to left. Press a button, grows them all. And you can press a button next to that on either side, and it'll pop the block up and destroy the wheat or whatever you're growing, and you can just pick it all up because I have so many bones. But the problem is feeding the bones up here. My storage room is going to be down here. I could go up. Because this is the middle of my base, I think I want to go down. So I might use these chests here. So I just put my stuff in here and that'll automatically be sorted and sent down to wherever it needs to go. System down below, same as my other plans at my other base were. Just a simple system where the items run along and they get pulled down and placed into a chest. One thing that I was thinking about doing though was getting it so that I could call for items. So I could be up here. I could be like, well, I need a pickaxe. Problem is I can't sort pickaxes. It's not possible. You can't sort pickaxes or potions. So they would just end up at the very end anyway. My throat's a little bit dry, excuse me. So they would just end up at the end. So they would need to be manually sorted. So these two chests would lead into the main system, which will probably be maybe 5-6 blocks down, depending on this water current where that lies and all that stuff. And then that'll run along like a conveyor belt style thing. If it can, it'll get pulled down and dispensed into the chest, as it were. And that's it, I think. Still trying to refine my design because you've got droppers now. So you can have a system that would just put the item straight into the chest as soon as it went past. I'm thinking about using them. I haven't got any sort of design using them yet because they can place items up. They can place items up. They can, which means you can move items up. Ah, that might make it easier. But I want a system where I can press a button and it'll call for... Yeah, I might need a stack of cobblestone for whatever I'm building. So I want a control panel, probably on this wall, where I can just press a button and enter an amount, which is going to be the most difficult bit, but I think I can use a 9-digit combination lock. You just have to not... you won't be able to use multiples of 10 though, so I would need a 0. It's like I could put in, I don't know, 64 and that'll send me up 64. Items, if I can get the dispensers to dispense. If I can get the droppers to just activate for one item. Not too sure, but I've got some ideas for some cool features. Sorting of pickaxes will have to be manual. Well, I'll either have these two chests here, or I'll have it next to my control room, which will control the lighting for the whole base. It'll have separate enablers for this, and I also found a skelly spawner down here in my mine. I was digging here to try and... I could hear them. I was just thinking, where on earth? I was digging down and I could hear them to my right, so I broke into here. And it's another skelly farm. And it's fairly close to the other one. I've been doing some numbers and stuff, and I can't get them to work. Both at the same time, so there's no place where I could AFK and then I could run between them. But it does allow me to have a little bit more flexibility on the system where... hang on, I've got to break these torches. On the system where I'm within range of a skelly spawner, so that I'm always getting mobs. Another idea for this skelly spawner. I'm just going over ideas. There's hundreds of ideas, but wait, I haven't put anything into motion yet. So that's the plan for next episode, is to put things into motion. Start deciding where stuff are going. And start picking out some designs. I didn't know. It's not happy as it is. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I want a system where I can press a lever at my control panel and the skellies will just automatically die. Bones and arrows will just go into the machine. I think I'm going to have every unique item in the game have 2 double chests of storage. I don't think that's too difficult. The only problem with moving items back up is it would need to be a pulse. Because I'm pretty sure you need to just pulse the droppers. I don't know, I'll work on something in creative mode in the new snapshot. And hopefully that'll be cool. I feel like we're drawn to the end of this episode now, but again, just to talk about this idea. 3x3 panel, about this size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then maybe a separate 0 at the side, and then a go button. So I could choose any number at all, which is worrying because I don't know whether I could do that. Like if I was to choose 1,000 and then choose cobblestone, how would I have it know? No, it would have to be a two-digit number, and I wouldn't be able to repeat numbers. Repeating a number would cancel it, so I would need a clear. I'll figure something out. I feel like that could be cool. Now knowing that I can move items up, I can do a lot more. Which means I can call items from my storage room and bring them up here. And a lot of good stuff. Oh, the pulse would work brilliantly because when an item enters a dropper, if you have a doodah thing that you make out of quartz, I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But there's a thing that detects items within a chest or a dropper or a dispenser, and then gives a redstone signal out. So I could probably have that trigger the pulse. And have the pulse of a certain size, and we can ensure that that works, so the item goes all the way up to the top. So it wouldn't have to be running 24/7. So that should be good. So I have a lot of ideas with these hoppers and new droppers and dispensers and redstone. The redstone update for me is going to be fun. We can have this variable because I have so much room under here. I can do so much redstone. So I can have buttons in my control room. Seems a bit pointless to be running over here to enable something at the exact opposite side of my base, but that should be fun. Trying to keep everything within 160 blocks of the control room. So this is pretty much where I can stand to keep this fella spawning, and I'll have layers going up, and some going down that way, some going off this way. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a long project, and I hope that you guys stick it out, because we're going to build some epic stuff. Oh, also if my anvil got damaged. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. We didn't really get much accomplished. We started a little bit of design work, but hopefully now that I have a few diamonds, actually they're completely out of diamonds because I made some booties, some swords, sharpness 4 on that sword. I'm after sharpness 5. Feather falling is great. We can get feather falling protection 5 on them, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on, and I will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Alrighty then, guys. So we're back over here at my base. I have done a lot of work. I've been sort of mapping out. Got my enchantment table. I got all my books. I went slaughtered a ton of cows, and I've been doing some enchanting. However, I got a message on to YouTube the other day about a dragon fight. So I've got my armor ready. It's pretty damaged. All this armor I got for free from from them fellas, so that's good. The catch is we're only allowed to use hose and snowballs, so look forward to that. We'll be fighting it on Saturday. Probably throw the video up on Saturday if I can. I don't know, it'll be 8 PM, so it'll be pretty late over in GMT time, so it'll be about maybe 9, possibly even 10 o'clock. And by the time that one goes up in GMT, but over in America, it should be going up about, what, we're finding it at 3, about an hour to record and mess on with the guys, so I don't know, 3, so we'll say 4. Let's think 3, 4, about 5, 6? 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon for you guys in America. I don't know how many of you guys are actually from America. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know whether we won't actually see. Okay, well I'm gonna... I've done a lot of farming on the tree front, but what I want to work on a lot more is the looks of this place, and I'm thinking about starting work on the storage room that we'd hollowed out at the other base. We're going with the same plan. So we got our farm up there. Okay, I think what I want to do is I want to start with a bit of design work on this, because this is where the mobs go up, and I have no idea where I put the signs. I don't know whether I put them on the side or whether I put them here. So I was smelting some glass, and from my times on other servers, I know that it's nice to be able to see the mobs going up. So if we can... Oh, there we go, perfectly in the gap. See, so now we can see that the... There we go. We're going to want one here, because the water is at that middle... Oh, okay, so... You and you. And there's that guy falling down. Up they go. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Oh, that's good. This is going to probably take up my entire farm though. This is already due to water damage because an Enderman decided that he was going to take a block away, which destroyed a sign. I've done it. Which is terrible. The exact correct amount. So, the design design idea that I was going for was, I think we're going to have this sort of look on the inside. So this will be that, but then on the outer area, the open section, which is this, we can have like this wood. So we can have this wood to match. So that's what I think we're going to be working on today. Correct me if I'm wrong, and that's not what we're actually going to be working on, but I think it is. So I'm going to get some shovels. They'll just be the cheap ones. This'll do. So we can start to work on this. So we want the exact same design. These here are marking out the spawner so that I could get this started. This tells me where I can stand, and the mobs will still spawn. If I'm outside of that, then the mobs will stop spawning, and I should have really muted my Skype. So I'll see you guys in a second when I've got a few shovels together. A couple pickaxes possibly. They might end up being cobble because my iron supply is dwindling and it's a long walk. So I'll see you guys in a second, and we will work on some design work. Okay, new plan guys, we're just gonna head... I'm gonna head over to Slane's and I'll meet you back at our base. See you in a sec guys. Alrighty. Okay, I'll see you guys over at Slane's place. Alright guys, on my way over to Slane's place, because I'm working on getting an enchanting table set up. I noticed one of these things. This is like the second one of these that I've found. So it's a pretty good look. So we'll see what's down here, and then I'll continue on to Slane's and we'll slaughter some cows before that bat sets off the TNT. Would have done as well. Okay, what we got? Oh, 3 diamonds. Oh, what a find. What a find indeed. No, I feel like I only opened... Yeah, there we go.